Hey y'all, it's Kathy Bowe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm sharing this month's paper pumpkin with you. This is August of 2017, and I want to check to be sure. Yes, I believe you can see everything. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love these little kits. They come once a month, and there's always a surprise what's in them. We don't know. We just know it's going to be fun. And they're the Stampin' Up! Is doing a special for September where you can sign up for just $10, and the September kit will come to you. It'll ship out on the 10th of September, and you'll receive it for $10, and then the consecutive kits will be at the normal price of $20 per box. So you can cancel it anytime. You can put it on hold for a little while, like if you are out of town or whatever, and you won't get your kits for those months. Or you can give this as a gift. If you've got somebody who just went to college or someone who has a limited area where they can craft, this is a great gift. And it's $20 a month. Who can beat that? So let me tell you what was in this one. First of all, it comes in a real cute orange box, which I will show you here. Comes in this box, and when you open it up, it's got this little pretty paper in it, and inside is everything you need to make these cards. This particular kit comes with a plastic lid and a box, just like you'd see in the store, and it's got a ribbon that we will put around the box like this, yada yada yada, you know, we'll make it real pretty, and there will be a tag to go on the outside, just like you see right here, that pretty little tag and how pretty it's tied together. Now there are 8 cards and 8 matching envelopes, and I want to tell you, when you make something with Stampin' Up!, this is one reason why I joined. I really didn't know that much about making cards when I first joined, but what frustrated me was going into a big box store and getting 3 shades of blue that didn't really coordinate, and get home with them and in a different light, I just couldn't use them together. So Stampin' Up! Has solved all of that. They are serious about their color schemes, and this particular kit came with Night of Navy ink. So every time you see something with Night of Navy on it, such as this little card here, this little tag, or this little flower, they match perfectly. Night of Navy is Night of Navy, whether it's in the ink, whether it's in the pre-colored items. I stamped this with Night of Navy straight from the ink pad to the card, and then I went from the ink pad to scratch paper to the card to get that lighter effect. This was already there. It perfectly coordinates. And the twine, Night of Navy, there you go. So Night of Navy is the color that they used for this particular box. And if it was your first box that you ever received, you would get a Stampin' Up! Block, and every stamp you'll ever get will fit under this block. For example, these little stamps, and yes, they do stain, but honestly, I like it after they stain because I can see them on my work surface. I am able to see them. So I will show you. This says, with much sympathy. Here's that piece of a flower I showed you. This is to and from. This is thinking of you. This says you did it. Here's the little dot that goes in the middle of the flower. And this one says it means so much. So you may have a card that you make that says thanks. It means so much. And the package also comes with dimensionals, which are, I'm sorry, I've done this video so many times and I have been moving things around. Okay, these are some dimensionals. Now the Stampin' Up! Paper pumpkin will be a smaller sheet of them, but they are foamy little octagon shapes, and they're sticky on one side, and then you peel the paper off and they're sticky on the top too. And that's what you'll see pops up your design. Now all of these right here are just cutouts. They're pre-printed cutouts. And what I did here, I stamped them with this little stamp right here. Let's see, put it against something white, maybe that will help. This little thing here, I just stamped all of them and peeled them up, and I used them in my card here, right here. And then these little fern looking things, or whatever they are, they came off of this, and they give us tons. So you can use these in other projects. Oh, would you look, there are my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. Okay, and then we have these cute little guys that are however you want to use them. I used mine here under a thanks, and just however you'd like to use them. So, okay, here is the ink that came with the paper pumpkin kit. You'll get ink every time if ink is required, and this is Night of Navy, and it matches everything perfectly. It coordinates with the Calypso Coral, it coordinates with Pool Party, it coordinates with the Peekaboo Peach, the Old Olive, the Garden Green. All of these, just, it's already a science. They've already figured it all out. It all coordinates. So let's just say you finished all your cards. Well, that's great, but now, don't we need some envelopes? Yep, we sure do. Look at this, how cute. There are 8 cards and 8 matching envelopes. They all match perfectly. And your cards, by the way, when you get ready to make them, they're already scored. You see that little score line? When I barely folded it, you could possibly see it. Already scored. You just have to do a little bit of this, but if you have a bone folder, you can just go zip, zip, and there your card is nice and crisp. And it's exactly the size for an A2 envelope, which you don't need to worry about because you've already got it. You've got an envelope right here you can use. And let's say that you want to make your envelope pretty. Well, this is a completely different set, but it just gives you an idea of what you can do with an envelope. Oops. I kind of got crazy right there. It's got a little ink on it, but you see what I mean. You can do anything on the outside. Make it cute as you want. For that, I used a different stamp set and my markers and things like that. Other sentiments. Okay, I stamped. Did I stamp that? No, this was already stamped, and I stamped. These are some of the things I stamped. The little flowers, the tags. I stamped with much sympathy. Like this. Thanks was already stamped. It came stamped. Here's my little tags. And congrats was already stamped. So that's everything with the August 2017 Paper Pumpkin. I really hope that you will consider signing up. Most of you who know me know that I am really trying to kick off my business now, and I have been I've been very heavily involved for the last year and a half with my grandchild. She was diagnosed with neuroblastoma cancer at the age of 16 months, and really it was all I could do to just meet my minimums with Stampin' Up, which really it's only $300 a quarter. But now I've got to make this work. I love this so much. It's a huge part of my life, and I need customers. And if you're doing any kind of paper crafting whatsoever, please, please, please consider joining my team or signing up for Paper Pumpkin. If you want to join my team, go to kathybo.stampinup.net. That's KATHYBO.stampinup, no G, STAMPIN up.net. And you can sign up there. You can also purchase your Paper Pumpkin through the store there, or you can go to paperpumpkin.com and order your Paper Pumpkin and just name me as your demonstrator, Kathy Bohannon, KATHYBOHANNON. And you will be a great part of the success of my not losing my mind through all of this. I'll tell you, We are so blessed. We are so blessed, and God is carrying us every step of the way. And no matter how tired and how hard it gets, we continue to follow Him. And thank you all for your prayers. Please go look at Baby Wren's Facebook page. It's called Hope for Wren, WREN, like a bird. And you can contact us there too. But as far as Stampin' Up's concerned, it's kathybo.stampinup.net and paperpumpkin.com, and name me as Kathy Bohannon. Thank you so much, and God bless.